Assalamu alaikum everyone, I'm Saad Tabani and you're watching Tabani's Talks. We'll be talking about the latest news that's coming out of Pakistan cricket. So the latest news that's coming out is that the current senior players in the Pakistan cricket team have demanded to the PCB that in the central contract they want a rule to be put that current players who are still playing cricket and who have played for the Pakistan cricket team and still playing domestic cricket, for example like Ahmad Shahzad, and players who have, and coaches or former players who have recently been linked to the PCB in any coaching area or any administration role. The senior players in the Pakistan cricket team, which consists of Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan, as well as Shaheen Afridi, they don't want those players to sit on TV and criticize them. And the names that are coming out are people like Ahmad Shahzad, people like Mohammad Hafeez, because they don't like it when Ahmad Shahzad criticizes them because he's a player who's currently playing. He's not an ex-cricketer. And even when ex-cricketers criticize them, they don't like it. I don't know what's wrong with these senior players in the Pakistan cricket team. And then they also don't like it when Hafeez is currently criticizing them. Hafeez has been saying that when he was the director of the Pakistan cricket team for the series against Australia, that in the dressing room the players were sleeping. And Hafeez had a problem with that, and rightly so. You shouldn't be sleeping in the dressing room because that's very unprofessional. That's not good. That doesn't look good on the dressing room atmosphere. So to an extent, totally I disagree with these current senior players, which consist of Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan, Iftikhar Ahmed, Shaheen Afridi, Shadab Khan, because these rules should not be made, and the PCB should restrict the player power. And basically, why are you trying to? The question that I would have to the senior players in the Pakistan cricket team, or to the captain Babar Azam, is that why are you trying to hide the bitter truth and the honest opinions of the current players who are sitting on TV criticizing you and giving their honest opinions and talking about cricket? Yes, when they're personal, then you can do action on them. You can point to the chairman Mohsin Naqvi. But if they're talking about cricket and if they're talking about the betterment of Pakistan cricket, then you have no right to put this rule in place. And then if these players are showing arrogance and if these players are trying to bring too much player power in the dressing room, then the PCB should just kick them out of the team, like kick Babar Azam out, Rizwana, Iftikhar out, Shaheen, because no player is bigger than the game. These players should be restricted, their powers and their responsibilities, and then their powers should be restricted. So then there's equal say in the dressing room. So say for example, if it's a younger player, like a new player in the Pakistan cricket team like Muhammad Haris, if he wants to give his input, then he can, and he shouldn't be scared of senior players. So I think that Mohsin Naqvi should not listen to these senior players' opinions and senior players' wishes. And also the next news is coming out that according to the latest sources that Mohammad Amir will be available for the Pakistan cricket team in the Champions Trophy 2025, and I think that's good because we saw in the World T20 in USA that Pakistan Mohammad Amir bowled very well. He got wickets against India, he got wickets against Canada, and he bowled superbly even in the match against Ireland. He was unplayable. Mohammad Amir would be a good asset of Pakistan cricket team for the Champions Trophy, which will be held in Pakistan. But I agree that he needs to improve his fitness, maybe get a few one-day practice matches in, maybe a few domestic matches to get that form and rhythm and that fitness of bowling long spells. I think Mohammad Amir would be a good asset for Pakistan cricket team in the Champions Trophy, seeing as he has experience of bowling in those conditions. He's a superb new ball bowler. He swings the ball both ways, and he has experience which can be vital for Pakistan. Plus, he performed at the big events, and he could be a good bowler, good option for Pakistan in the fast bowling. Then we'll be talking about the World T20. The World T20 has been amazing so far. The semi-final scenario. So the latest news that's coming out is that England have got to the semi-final. They beat USA today, one-sided, 117. They chased for no wicket, and England have got to the semi-final. Today, Finn Salt and Josh Butler, they start again. Chris Jordan, the experienced campaigner in T20 cricket for England, got a hat-trick. And England have won against USA, and they got to the semi-final. So the latest scenario is coming out tomorrow's game. South Africa vs West Indies is the quarter-final. And that game is important for both teams. Whoever wins, even if it's by one run, they will get to the semis. They will qualify. And it will be a big game. Also for Afghanistan to qualify, they have to hope that India beat Australia, and they have to hope that there's no rain in that match as well. Also, they have to hope that they beat Bangladesh. Afghanistan beat Bangladesh, then they can qualify. And I think Afghanistan deserves to qualify, seeing as they're playing amazing cricket. They've been a dangerous T20 team. We saw today in the match. We saw in the match against Australia, Gulbadin Naib, his bowling in the death overs, those 4 wickets, those off cards and those variations he done, deceived Australia batsmen. And Naveen Huq's bowling in the power play has been amazing as well. His ability to swing the ball and his action, he kind of has a similar action to Jasprit Bumrah, and he's been very effective for Afghanistan in the bowling department. And Ramanullah Gurbaz and Ibrahim Zadran, they batted very well. Ramanullah Gurbaz scored 60 runs and strike rate 122, and for example, and Ibrahim Zadran, he scored 51 runs and he batted superbly. Maybe they played a bit slow, but 140 was a good score, seeing as they have a good bowling attack with Rashid Khan, they have Naveen Huq, they have Fazl Haq Farooqi, Mohammad Nabi, and Gulbadin Naib, and then Afghanistan won. And then it's been a very good game that they played against Australia, and we hope that they get to the semi-final because they are playing good cricket. And these are the latest news that's coming out. If you like the channel, click the subscribe button, click the like button, and share the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.